Yeah, no, I can't lie. This car is officially in the future, fam. I've never seen this happen before. Never seen it. Yo, people, them, what's good? It's man like Jammer. We down here in Quayside, Farnborough, doing up BYD test drive. They got me on the Atto 3 at the moment. I think that's the name of the car. If it's not, I'll put the real name of the car right here. But yeah, this is a little mini SUV joint from the guys at BYD. I'm gonna take you on a little car tour because I ain't got no camera babes today. Let's see what this car's really about. Okay, now obviously, man's gonna start with the front of the car. You got the writing there, BYD. Apparently that means build your dreams. I kind of like the front of the car. It's a bit basic for me. It's given, you know, standard procedure, electric mini SUV situation, but I do like the way the lights are they're kind of squinting at you. You get me? And you got kind of little couple of grills under there at the bottom as well. I'm not mad at the front, but yeah, it is what it is. Now coming around the sides. Yeah, we've got the tires here doing their thing. I like that design. That design is kind of cool. I can't lie. That design is kind of cool. And I think you've got the charging port. Is that the charging port right there? I wonder how man opens that. Do I just press it in? Okay. Okay, and you got your charging port right there where you obviously got your normal AC charger and then you got your DC charger. Cool, cool, cool. And you kind of just press that in. What I kind of like about it is the fact that it's not battery operated or electric operated. So regardless of whether the car has battery in it or not, you should be able to pop that open, obviously, if it's not locked, and at least just get access to your charging gates. Now, moving on with the side profile of the car, I can't lie, for me, it's a bit generic. It's a bit generic. Generic electric mini SUV. I get why a lot of people are doing this because these types of electric SUVs sell like hotcakes. That's why Hyundai are doing it. That's why everybody's doing it. Handles on the door, yeah, they're okay. Pretty standard procedure. Nothing exciting there kind of thing. They're not flush with the car, but it is what it is. We've got this little design on the C-pillar here. That's all right. Obviously, you got the build your dreams thing on the back of the car. Can't lie, this looks all right though. It does look all right. Yeah. But as I said, it's just giving generic. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing anything that's standing out. I'm not gonna look at this on the road and be like, yo, what car is that? You see me? How do we open this, by the way? I think there's a little. There we go. Electric tailgate. You done know. And we've got quite a bit of space in there. We've actually got quite a bit of space in there, fam. Not too bad at all, not too shabby. But anyway, yeah, that's the outside of the car. Let's get inside. Is there a button to close this? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna close now. Yeah. Now, starting off with the cockpit, I'm gonna start off with the door. I didn't know how to get out this car at first because I thought this was just a speaker. Turns out you pull it back again, and this is actually the door handle to get you out of the car. Obviously you got all your controls here for the windows and ting, and they're sitting quite far forward so you don't accidentally press the rear windows down when you're trying to press the front windows, as I always do in my car. And you got this kind of guitar string to keep stuff in those bottom pockets down there. Right, now moving on to the interior of the car. Obviously you got some little, the heater thing, obviously on the right hand side. The steering wheel, yeah, got a decent instrument cluster there. Couple of buttons here, got the horn. Yeah, the horn is horning. We've got indicators, stalks and everything like that. What I did notice though is that this little screen here, although it's quite cool and cute and small, it does kind of get obstructed when this part of the wheel is up here kind of thing. So when you're turning, it's a little bit tricky to see. But yeah, apart from that, nothing to really complain about there. I do like this big, massive Tesla-like screen that they got in the middle going on here. And then obviously you got your gear selector and stuff like that down here, drive selector I should say, because we're electric now. Yeah, no, that's all looking cool. And obviously you got your heaters and stuff down there. Let me go to the other side. Pretty much standard procedure, same thing going on for the passenger side. Obviously you've got your little glove compartment under here, which has got quite a bit of space in it. Not mad at the space that you got going on in there. I didn't see under here though. Can you guys see that? If I just zoom in a little bit here, you can kind of see that we've got some USB charging points and a car cigarette lighter just down there underneath the drive selector. So that's all cool and everything. But yeah, apart from that, everything is as it was on the driver's side. almost forgot to mention, guys, that you've got electric seats on both the driver's side and on the passenger side of the car, fam. So obviously that's all heated. Oh, is it heated? I don't know. I'll have to double check that, but that's all electric. You get me? The way you can maneuver it and thing. Now moving on to the back of the car, pretty much the same situation with the door and the little bin pocket down there. It's a little bit smaller though. Definitely can't fit a big bottle of water in there. But yeah, you got some plug sockets down there for the USBs and thing for your car. Apart from that, what you got in here? What's this? What's this? Okay, yeah, little cup holder thing. Obviously, you got the seats and that there. Not bad. Not looking too bad, you know. Not mad at it at all. Alright, now man, I'll do a little fit test. Obviously, man's a big boy. Let me see how I can fit in the back of the got with the front seat, adjusted to where I would normally sit. Not too bad, you know. Not too bad. Got little handles here, got a little light here as well. Yeah, it's kind of comfy in here, fam. Not gonna lie. Not mad at it at all. Bare space for the knees. I mean, I'm only 5'6", but bare space for the knees, you see it? All right, now let me just adjust this seat backwards a bit so that man can actually fit into the car. Let me just slide this back. Obviously, man's got the thick thighs them, innit? And I can't lie, with man's thick thighs, it's a little bit hard to put the seatbelt on. Can't lie. but looky, yeah, this is comfy. Let me put the seat back up a little piece. Yeah. Yeah, this is all right. This is all right. It's nice and comfy. Man can see everything. But like, see how the steering wheel is at the moment? I actually can't see this little thing. This should have been maybe a little bit higher or something. But apart from that, yeah, not too bad. Can't complain. Just to show you some of the functionality and features that they've got inside the car that I found was really cool. I love the fact how the drive selector is basically like some aeroplane thing. You press this little button in on the side to unlock it, and then you move it up or you move it down kind of thing, or you press the P button to put it into park or neutral basically. Got a couple of other things here. Don't know what they do. Looks like a traction control kind of situation going on down there. Obviously, you got the heater stuff going on over here as well. And I think that's all controlled on this screen. Let's just play around with this screen now. Let's see what we've got going on here. If we go into this, that should bring up, okay, you got temperature controls, stuff like that. You got seat heating, so yes, it does have heated seating. You got air purification kind of stuff going on. What's it called? The air cooling. Got kind of stuff to go into there if you want to really go into all of that. You got Spotify there going on and all that kind of stuff, so you can log into your Spotify. I love the fact that this moves so quickly. Every time you press something, like it's just happening. Unlike my car, where it's a little bit laggy, but as you can see, swiping left and right. I've also just seen that we've got Android Auto. It's saying to get started, pair an Android device via USB or Bluetooth to activate Android Auto. So it's got wireless Android Auto on there. That's always a win, fam. You not have to always plug your thing in. You can just have it there casually kind of thing, isn't it? It all seems to be doing its job. Can't lie, that's low-key wavy. Low-key wavy. Now, across the whole range of these BYD electric Whipz, they've all got the 360 camera thing, fam. That means they can see left side, right side, backwards, forwards. They've even got like a little 3D view, which gives you, well, basically gives you a 3D view, innit, of your car and the surroundings kind of thing. And I feel like you don't get that on a lot of high-end models, especially Teslas. I mean, Teslas, you get the 3D view, but you don't have the front-facing camera like this car does. So that's definitely a W in my books. Now, one of the favorite things that I've almost forgot to mention with this BYD series of cars is that you can rotate the screen, fam. Look at this. You see it? Magical. And the thing is still working. Yo, the thing is still doing its thing, fam. You want it to go back the other way? Like, you just press the button now. Boom. You're good to go. That's mad. Right, now, people are mad thing. I didn't know that this thing had a sunroof, but I've just seen you press one button and it kind of makes this sunroof thing go all the way back down. Let me just wait for that to do its thing. And then you've also got a thing to open up the window that's up there as well. So I think yeah, there you go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. All the way back, you know? Yeah. Ventilation thing. You see me? Yeah. The drive feels alright. Feels responsive. Steering feels responsive. The throttle response and braking definitely feel responsive. Turning circle isn't the craziest I've seen. Oh God.
You are now rerouting. Proceed 1.25 miles.
It isn't the craziest I've seen. But it's okay. Now, a couple of things I noticed while I was driving is that even though it's a mini SUV, it didn't feel too big. Like my viewing angles, my blind spots, I was able to look around the car and easily see everything that's going on around me. I know with some cars, it can feel like they're bigger than they are. So it means that when you're on the road, your spatial awareness is a little bit off and it's very hard for you to see what's going on around you, which is obviously not going to be safe, innit? So I felt like I didn't have that issue with this car per se. Yeah, throttle response was cool. Turning sensitivity was good, and the lightness of the wheel felt quite good as well. Emergency stop felt quite good. Yeah, no, I wasn't too mad at the driving proficiency. Now, for me personally, I feel the car looks a bit generic, like a generic mini SUV, and I get it. BYD have obviously looked at the UK market, seen that these mini SUVs are selling like hotcakes, and they're like, look, we're going to make our own version to slot right in and disturb the competition. Albeit this one actually comes with a lot of good features, i.e. the 360 camera thing, you got the electric sunroof, you got the electric tailgate, you got electric seats on both the passenger and the driver side. Obviously you've both got warming seats as well. Quite a good bit of space in the car. Again, a lot of these mini SUVs are big on the outside, but they're like a small compact vehicle on the inside kind of thing, which means they look big, but when you're inside them they actually feel really small. But regardless, out of all the mini SUVs that man has seen and tried and test driven before, this one has a lot of tech in it, especially with that 360 camera. And I'm not gonna lie, the design's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. It is basic, it is what everyone else is doing at the moment, but it's not that bad, and it's definitely a viable car that I would get if I was looking for one of these everyday, all day electric mini SUVs. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.